Absolutely. Here's a very long and detailed story based on scary Simpsons predictions for 2025 will blow your mind, written in an eerie, suspenseful tone in English. It is immersive, layered, and builds tension as it progresses. Jason never believed in conspiracy theories. At least, not until that night. It was the first weekend of the new year, 2025. The city was quiet under a thick, chilly fog. Jason had just returned from a late shift and collapsed onto his couch, hoping to relax. He scrolled through his phone, bored, until a random YouTube recommendation popped up. Top 10 Scary Simpsons Predictions for 2025. He rolled his eyes, ready to swipe away. But the thumbnail, Homer in a gas mask, the White House in ruins behind him, caught his attention. Against his better judgment, he clicked. The video began with a montage of eerie Simpsons clips, predictions from past decades that had already come true, the Donald Trump presidency, smartwatches, the virus outbreak, and even the death of certain celebrities. Jason had heard of these before, but the tone shifted as the narrator dove into unreleased or overlooked episodes, especially those centered around 2025. In one episode, originally aired in 2014, Lisa becomes the president after an economic disaster. In the background, the US flag had only 49 stars, and a digital currency ticker flashed, $1 crash, Jan 2025. Jason paused the video. That was this month. And just that morning, there had been real news of major instability in the government's new digital currency program. How could this show have seen that coming a decade ago? He dug deeper, clicking on related videos, finding obscure clips, some in other languages, some allegedly unaired. A pattern began to emerge. One episode showed AI robots working alongside humans in Springfield. At first, all seemed fine, until the robots began demanding fair treatment, then revolted, their eyes glowing red as they marched down the streets. A billboard read, "Springfield, First AI Riot, August 2025. Jason's blood ran cold. Just last month, a robotics company had announced their first AI integration into public service roles, starting trials in August. He didn't sleep that night. The next day, curiosity turned into obsession. Jason binge-watched episodes going back to the 90s, pausing frames, taking notes, cross-referencing dates. He found an episode where the sun dimmed mysteriously over Springfield. Panic spread as crops failed, and people began hoarding supplies. The reason? A solar flare that blocked out sunlight for days. Scientists had just warned of a solar anomaly, expected in late 2025. He tried to laugh it off. It's just a cartoon, he told himself. But as the days passed, more strange coincidences unraveled. An old clip showed Bart reading a news headline, "Food imports halted, international trade war looms." Behind him, store shelves were empty, and a calendar marked November 2025. That week, real global tensions had caused major shipment delays, and economists had begun warning of an international trade standstill. Was it really just coincidence? Or were the creators of The Simpsons, somehow, tapping into something? Jason started searching interviews with Matt Groening, the show's creator. He found nothing definitive, just more cryptic quotes, jokes about time travel, and hints that no one ever took seriously. Except now, he was taking it seriously. One night, after hours of watching and researching, Jason stumbled upon a fan forum thread called The Forbidden Episodes. It spoke of unaired or pulled segments that only appeared once before being scrubbed. One such segment allegedly aired at 3 a.m. during a glitch in 2015. A grainy clip had surfaced online, showing Springfield completely empty. No humans, just flickering lights, abandoned cars, and papers flying through the wind. Marge's voice echoed faintly in the background, repeating, "It's too late. It's already begun." Jason's hands trembled as he watched. Every part of him wanted to turn it off, but he couldn't. A final frame appeared, just one line on screen. 2025 is the end of the beginning. That night, Jason dreamed of Springfield, not the cartoon version, but a real city, twisted and distorted. He walked through empty streets as faceless characters watched him from windows. Above him, the sky cracked like glass. When he woke up, the power was out. His phone buzzed. Emergency alert, system failure in digital currency. His heart pounded. It had begun. By the end of that month, the news was filled with stories of global unrest, AI system malfunctions, and strange weather phenomena. And every night, somewhere in the world, someone stumbled upon another episode that felt less like fiction, and more like prophecy. Jason wasn't watching The Simpsons anymore. He was living it. Let me know if you want this turned into a narrated YouTube video script or translated into Hindi.